From my last video, I was in the ER still at that time when the doctor dropped the bomb that I have end-stage heart failure. The end stage didn't ring a bell to me at that time. So I was more worried about what the hell is heart failure? That's how serious it is. It's not sinking into me that it's a very serious situation I'm in. I told the doctor, okay doc, we move our flight to the following day. So I wanted to fly to Chicago. And when we get to Chicago, I'll go directly to the ER and get seen there in Chicago. But then the cardiologist, there were 3 of them in the room at that time. The cardiologist said, I'm sorry to say, but you will not reach Chicago if we let you out right now. We need to address your condition first, like stabilize your body, because I was extremely bloated. My normal weight is 145. When they weigh me, I was checked in the ER, I was like 168. The big increase are all water. And I thought I'm treating heartburn. In the Philippines, I was taught by my grandparents that when you have heartburn, you just drink water, so you burp it out. I thought that's what I'm doing. I've been drinking and drinking water, but I didn't know that it's all accumulating in my body now. I have this diagram of the heart here. They gave it to me in Northwestern in the hospital as I was getting treated there, recovering from LVAD. So this is the heart, the left ventricle. So that is the one pumping blood out of the heart. So that is the 15%. In short, my heart is only able to pump 15% of the blood at one pump. The normal pump for a normal person is like 55 or 60. All my other organs are not getting enough oxygen-rich blood from the heart. Hence, my other organs are starting to fail. That's what happens with heart failure. It's not that your heart will stop first. It's the kidney, it's the liver, and the lungs. Those will be affected first because it's not getting enough blood. They will start failing as well. So heart, only then I realized how important heart is. Of course, every organ is important. It does its own function. That's why God has constructed us like this. It serves a purpose, especially the heart. It's very central to our life. So that really gives the life to all the organs in our body, to everything that makes us a human being. When they told me that, that's when it hits me. Am I going to die? That's the first thing that came up to my head. And then the other thing is, did I do enough in life to die this young? Have I done enough? So all of the questions about my situation, scientific questions, existential questions are just flooding in my head. I was spiraling down mentally, staring at the doctors and couldn't respond. Even my spouse, who is a nurse and he's used to that condition in the hospital, is still very surprised. If it's someone related to you and that's happening, it's different from him caring for another sick person in the hospital for work. But I thank God that I have him beside me and I have the support with me. If I'm just alone in the hospital in that situation, I think I could have died. So fear, but thank God. So heart failure is really a serious condition. I didn't realize at that time end stage because I thought that there is still time. It was caught early enough that medicine can fix whatever is wrong with my heart. It can improve the ejection fraction after taking the medication. So I stayed in the hospital there in Bellevue, Washington for 7 days. And then when I got rid of the water, I am stronger and stable. That's when they agreed to discharge me so that I can fly back home to Chicago and then get seen in Chicago. But before I left the hospital, there is one agreement. They will not let me go out without a life vest. The life vest, I don't have it anymore. I returned it, but I have some pictures I'll share what life vest is. That's like a wearable defibrillator. So if there's like abnormal rhythm in the heart, something went wrong while I'm out of the hospital, if I'm wearing that, it will trigger and then it will defibrillate my heart. It's like what you see in the movie. Someone's almost dying and heart stop, they defibrillate with electricity. So that's the wearable version of that device. That's the life vest. I'll share a separate video about life vest. That's heart failure, that's ejection fraction, that's cardiomyopathy, which is enlargement of the heart. That's what they initially find in the x-ray. My heart is 3 times bigger. So the walls were thin as well, proportional to that. So the walls of my heart are 1/3 as thin. And then after that, I've undergone all the series of tests. So I'll reserve that, what happened in that 7 days and that series of tests while I was in the hospital. I'll stop till next video.